as indicated, there will be a minimum of 4 minutes.
4 added minutes. And Gerrard! Stunning! When you need someone to stand up and be counted, to pull an absolute rabbit from a hat, Steven Gerrard has done just that. We know the name, son.
Well, take a bow, son. I mean that, take a bow.
Nice to see Adriano ahead of Alexis Sanchez, the new signing.
Fabregas, Messi, Adriano. Oh, there's the winner, and guess who? Lionel Messi. Two well-matched teams, but maybe one little genius is the difference.
Been a frustrating second half for Lionel Messi. He's been knocked about.
Now it's again. Torres. Now it drops for Fabregas, who looks for Iniesta, who's onside! Spain score! They take advantage of the extra man. They believe they're going to win the World Cup for the very first time. Robin left to rue his misses.
Done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in. They've just heard the news at the Stadium of Light.
We've played 2.5 minutes of stoppage time. England trail by 2-1. Beckham could raise the roof here with a goal. I don't believe it. David Beckham scores the goal to take England all the way to the World Cup finals. Give that man an item.
Mella, lovely cushion header. But Gerrard! You beauty! What a head, son! What a head! Well, you take a tap in these circumstances. What you have seen is
Lewandowski.
and Royce! Santana! They've smothered it in! Extraordinary! Dortmund, 2 goals in stoppage time!
Out of it on 90 minutes. Back in it by 92.
A good shout for a handball.
He's in. Cleared it. Fernando
Torres
Torres.
is in. This could be the most dramatic story of the season. It's Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League final. The headline has been written.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Good evening, all. Good evening, all. How are we doing? Happy Sunday night. Welcome to tonight's breaks. We're full here in choice, kicking it off. That mini to close was absolutely crazy, and no surprise with the quality of some of those spots, particularly when you're hunting down choice, which, as we know from Break 600, can go really, really big. Starting off the case was a really monstrous zebra. Rasmus Højlund, really beautiful card. Congratulations to Seb there. We had a really nice Dominic Szoboszlai in the Tiger as well. Is the case anywhere near done? Absolutely not. It's only just getting started. Here is the rest of the case. Hey man, how you doing? Rest of the case is up on screen, which you legends in the break will be choosing from here tonight, which is awesome stuff. And I hope you choose as well as I did for 600, because I dare say I chose well, including the Fodal, including the hobby, to pull out a couple case hits was big, which is great. Now, last time we saw a big zebra in a choice case, well, what followed? A 1-of-1 auto Cole Palmer. I'm hoping tonight. Hey, Sebastian Anderson, full case choice or breakaway soon. Possibly. We'll, with the choice, the max you might see is 6 to 10. I don't think we will do a full choice case at this stage. Breakaway is always a possibility. Always a possibility, mate. So, can't really tell you what we've got on the books because we generally go as we go. But the breakaway is a very large possibility. Choice less likely to be a full case. But we will see as we come along, mate. Guys, just before we run the mini, I'll show you a bit with spots available now. We do have, if you want breakaway, this is your chance to go and potentially go big on breakaway. It's a 4-boxer of a remaining case that has about 7 left in the case, and we're yet to really go massive on it, which leads me to believe we should be expecting some sick fun tonight. As we bring you across, I will show you now. So these are the breaks available for the rest of the night. Here we have the mini to close those 4 breakaways. I think we are flirting very, very close to 1-of-1 town. I think it's going to be an unbelievable final 7 boxes. In here, this break tonight, you will find 4 of those boxes, which you would choose yourself. This is the mini to close that. Top spot goes double down on the Gunners with Sakurai, Saliba, Timber, Martinelli, and all others that are not listed in the main break. If you want to see the splits there, you can still view that. Second is, of course, Palmer and Friends, Soboslai and Friends in third, City, Alvarez and Friends in 4th spot, which is banging. All of Palace, Brentford, Everton, and Luton Town at the bottom. Don't discount Luton Town as we continue to hunt big Chris Kamara. 7 spots left in that one to close, and everybody will win, is what that means. 8 spots, 8 winners. If we're staying on the theme of soccer, another awesome break. We saw how big last night went with the Erling Haaland match-worn patch auto to just 10, which is absolutely huge. These are not case products. They come as singles, so we have every bit of chance to continue the fire. Surprisingly, the Gunners still there. They have been hitting quite well in gold, particularly with the autos. Leverkusen, teams from 15 to 30 bucks here. Bayern's still there, obviously one of the bigger chasers with some great hits. Teams from 6 bucks. Soboslai, Nunez, Salah. Haaland still remains there. Again, don't discount the fact that he came big last night. They are single boxes, is what their nature is. They don't come in cases. Newcastle's still there at 88. Of course, a massive Miley chase. He does have those stunning future stars cards. We've got Sociedad and PSG left on the list, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So we'll definitely be getting into the gold here tonight as well. If you're into other sports before I run the mini, there's only a handful of spots left in the MLB with the Twins, Rangers, Mets, Nationals, Giants, and Red Sox still there. We know how well MLB's been going. We've seen some great cards. That will break tonight. Likely break tonight. And AFL is available. I went today. I'm very, very happy. I can tell you that because I go for the Ds. And the Ds had a really solid 45-point win over the Doggies. It was a really beautiful day here in Melbourne. And I had 3 or 4 beers and a pie. And I felt great. It was really good to just chill out because I don't get many days off. If you want my suggestions, the Prizm Lions are a fantastic pickup with multiple players there that can go really, really big, particularly this year. I think the Prizm Lions will continue to do well. Carlton as well, from a Coleman medal perspective. Probably not the premiership predictor, but the Coleman medal is a great chase there for Carlton amongst anything else that could come out for a redemption for Cripper, for the Brownlow predictor, or, of course, for Charlie Curnow. My other choice here that does still remain is a bit of a sleeper. It's North Melbourne. North Melbourne with Nathan Larkey as well in the Coleman predictor. Definitely not premiership, but the Coleman predictor is a great chase there as well. Go and get involved. We would love to see, well, I will absolutely be doing the AFL, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. I can't wait. GWS first team to go, and with big Jesse Hogan kicking 6 yesterday, why not? Here's the link to spots available. Go and pick up your teams, and we will be rocking and rolling all night together. Just like the D's dance today. Dirk Vale, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Limit, I wanted to buy the wool spots in these, but get sold out in before I see him go live. They're pretty quick, bro. They are pretty quick. Get yourself into the WhatsApp group. That's where you will see the first drop. That's where everyone else sees the 10-minute warning signs as well. So that's why they do tend to go quite quick. But Wolves are a pretty hot spot amongst about 2 or 3 of our buyers. But hopefully you can land them there yourself in the future breaks to drop, bro. Let's run Le Mini. Good luck here to everyone as we go on the screen. This one, of course, the City double down in the choice, and it's a massive, massive top spot with about 3 or 4 other spots remaining down below. Muzz into Dirk and Abdul Nafi closing us off, everyone else in between. Everybody wins 7 into 7. Let's just determine who goes where with Muzz and Dirk. Abdul closing off 1. We're going to 7 times here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final time is inbound. 7. Rod Solomon gets the big City double. Muzz, good to see you back and in the top 3. Let's copy him over here now. Give me a sec while I just come back onto this one. I'm just going to copy him there. Here we go. So Rod Solomon picking up top spot. And then everyone else follows between. There we go. Alrighty. So Rod Solomon with Haaland, Grealish, Alvarez, Dzeko Hart. You've got Muzaffar with Soboslai, Gerrard, Souness, Nickel, Abdul Nafi with Palmer, Nkunku, Lampard, Jackson, Crystal Palace, Scott Marsh with Brentford, Everton with Dirk, Vale, and Luton Town with Taron Vale. Good luck to you all. I'll bring you across here. Just pop these over. No, Jordy's doing it for me. All good. All good indeed. I'll have the teams on the screen in just a short second. Please go and jump into Breakaway because I have no doubt that we're going to go green, gold, and or black. I'm so confident with the remaining 7 boxes. We've seen the themes. We've done enough for Breakaway to see how it's going to hit. And I'd be very, very surprised should that not go massive tonight. And if it doesn't, the final 3 are going to be sickening. No worries at all, Limit. Welcome to you, Taron. You're going to sprinkle some of that magic tonight. I hope so. I hope so. I'm feeling actually really good. I had a great weekend. As obviously you guys would have seen, you joined Dangerous Dan last night over at Trident Northeast because he's right in between myself and David. And what a job he did last night. He's getting a bit of a reputation for himself, which is always dangerous because you have to keep that rep up. And this is a hard game to do it. But I certainly feel very refreshed. Thank you very much, Taron. So I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Obviously, I had a bit of a lack of sleep in the last week, and it was really good just to have a chill out Saturday night. I actually just stayed home, did not much at all. Watched Law and Order SUV, to be honest with you, and I enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie to you. Not in a really weird way, because it's if you know what SUV is. Anyway, let's drop that and move on. But yeah, it's been a really good one, and to see the D's in the sun today, wow, I was feeling good. I'm feeling really good. So hopefully we can bring some of that juju out here. As we put the teams on screen and we go hunting here tonight, and we start off with choice. How about we get you guys to choose those choice boxes, please? Ah, wonderful, wonderful. How good is that? Sorry, I didn't watch too much of it. I actually conveniently just joined in as I saw a massive card come out, and that was the Haaland, which is awesome. So, guys, we're choosing 4 boxes here tonight. Box number 1 is right in the middle, and then we're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Give me 4 numbers, please, and I will break those. Yeah, awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, Dirk. Atlantis, he loves it, doesn't he? Gonna have to be a special kind. Thanks for the boxes, Rob. Welcome back. Limit, thank you for choosing. Rob just got in front, but thank you nonetheless. It does look like you'll get your box 13. So 4, 7, 8, and 13 came in first on the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. Let's lay number 1 down. 7, 8, and 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Thank you very much for choosing, Rob. Thanks everyone for joining. And the quick day, Phil. Always good. Always good to go nice and quick. And I'm not surprised when we've seen a little bit of this case so far, and it started off quite well and leaves you very, very excited. What are we chasing? We're absolutely chasing the Nebula. We've ticked off the choice 1 of 1, which is, of course, the auto, but we're chasing Nebula now. Alrighty, let's get stuck in, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get stuck in. Hey, Cal, how are you, brother? What's going on? What's going on? Trust me, mate, if I didn't have work tomorrow and I hadn't committed to the break tonight after the D's won, I would have been to a very, very certain place on Punt Road and probably stayed there until I had to get carried out. But we have commitments. We have to respect those commitments. But if the D's played last night and they won, I would tell you now it's probably just for getting home. Good luck, legends, as we commence. Settle down, Luke. A little bit rocky here. Not like it's my first time. All right, let's kick it off. Good luck here tonight. We're starting with Mason Mount in the silver. Next up, Nicolo Zaniolo in the silver. And silver is Manuel Benson Burnley. So we come into some multicolour action. Starting off the multicolour. Chelsea will be Robert Sanchez. That'll go out to others. And Zach Gauci next start. Looks like Fulham. It's not going to be Fulham. It's going to be Sean Longstaff of Newcastle United. Bit of Toontown action kicking off with others and Daniel Lechner. We'll come out to the bottom card here. Going to be the Choice Swirls, otherwise known as Scope. Dominic Calvert-Lewin going out to Everton. Everton are with Dirk Vale. So you can probably see it down there. Bit of Tiger time. And we come up. It's going out to Aston Villa. And it is Nicolo Zaniolo in the Tiger. That ever showing and telling Scope in the background. Aston Villa with Zach Gauci here tonight. Well done, Zach. What are you chasing there, Zach? Because I've seen you picked him up a couple of times. Going for a bit of John Duran action. As we come into our first choice autograph of the night. And we'll turn. We've got 4 boxes as a total. It's going to be a penmanship. It's Callum Wilson going out to Toontown. Toontown will be in the Wilson and others. And Daniel Lechner. So we're now done with box number 1. Box number 2 is up now. Next up is Breakaway, guys. It's a minute to close. There's only 7 boxes left in the case, and I believe we shall be going through 4 of them here tonight. You'll be choosing. I would get in on that because I have massive, massive high hopes for what's to come in the rest of the case. 7 left of the case. Yet to go 1 of 1. I've only really gone with 1 green or 2 greens and a gold, something along those lines. And we know from we know from Breakaway that there should be a lot left hiding in there. We've only had the 1 gold auto as well. So, sorry, 2 golds, 1 green was what it was. Lewis Miley in the silver. Well done to the Miley spot. Going out to Dylan Shaw. Welcome, Dylan. Paul Torres for Aston Villa. And Naif Agued going out to the Hammers in the silver. As we come into our multicolours. Nice one to start us off here in the multicolour. Kevin De Bruyne in the red, white and blue going out to the KDB spot and Austin Marsh. Inbound next, we're going to go into Luton Town and Alaya Adebayo in the red, white, blue choice multicolour. Luton with Taryn Vale tonight. Nearly made this Arvo. I'm feeling the buzz at the moment. Yeah, good man. Good man. Yeah, I was pretty close, trust me. I literally drove past the place that I wanted to go after I was feeling a great D's win. Hold on a minute. Okay, pop that down on Scopey Scope. Alrighty, we've got Newcastle United again. It's Nick Pope this time, which will indeed go out to the others, and Daniel Lechner again. Let's have a look at this. What's going on? There we go. Seems to dim itself sometimes. Really weird. Well done to Daniel Lechner again. We'll come into what looks to be red choice scope to 30. And as we go on the turn, it's going to be Newcastle United back to back. How about it? Nick Pope again, this time in the red choice scope to just 30. Have a look at the numbering in just a short second. I'll turn 26 of 30 there. Daniel Lechner. And we go into auto time. I'll just turn it around. It looks like it is upside down. Wouldn't you know it? It's Newcastle United again. Pete Beardsley going out to others and Daniel Lechner. So 2 Toon autos to kick us off. Both going out to the others. Are you surprised? No, I'm not. There's such large quantity of Toon action. But Daniel Lechner proving to be going not too shabby at this point, just with respects to his spot. I'm sure everyone will be hoping for a little bit of love to be shared. Going to box number 3 here. I still need Beardsley. Turning Sven Botman in the silver, Eberechi Eze follows, and Mikhail Antonio for the Hammers. Up next, David Brooks in the multicolour AFC Bournemouth. Ding Wan Chen. Go out the back in the scope, and it is Casemiro. Going out to Manchester United, others, and Ross Ferguson. Welcome, Ross. Keep where there is need. I'm sure Mr. Lechner will be very happy to sell. On the turn, we go to Tiger Town. It is Burnley and Anas Zaroury. Burnley here tonight with Dean Chen. In behind, we're going red scope yet again to 30. It's going to be Nottingham Forest colour match. Ryan Yates for Nottingham. Jamie Brown this time. Going out to 30. 7 of 30, Ryan Yates. On the turn, we're going into autograph time, and it's Noni Madueke going out to Chelsea in the Madueke spot, and Tony Ayub. Tony, I don't think that's your first one from memory. Even in choice, I think you have hit him before. Last box of choice. This is being very choicey. It can go huge. It can go a little bit slower. Let's hope that the fourth box can really kick us up here. Silver, Phil Foden into Mark Guay, and Alaya Adebayo follows in the silver. Luton Town, Amari Bell in the red, white, and blue. In behind, it's going Fulham and Raul Jimenez. Fulham tonight with Jamie Brown. And of course, Luton with Tarrant. Sonny would be nice. We are still chasing the case hit auto, so that's a fair call. We have not hit the case hit auto as yet. On the turn, we've got Leandro Trossard going out in the Choice Tiger. Trossard will be with others in this one, and Jim Seltsiotis. Well done, Jimbo. Ooh, so we're going to Zebra Town here tonight. We are going to Zebra Town. Let's have a look at it. To 15 in the Zebra, it's going to be Nicholas Jackson. Very nice. For Chelsea in the Jackson spot, it's going out to Abdul Nafi. Welcome, Abdul. Nice work, mate. Nice pickup. To just 15. 4 of 15, Nicholas Jackson. Well done. They look fantastic. Oh, definitely one of my favourites that have been thrown in this year. We loved them through Select. And I think Panini obviously heard a lot of the collectors on the introduction into Select. hobby this year. Sorry, 2023. And no doubt it made quite a quick return back to join the Tiger this year. Nice pickup. So come into our final card of this break. Good luck. Oh, hopefully numbered. We'll go on the turn. It's Kenny Dalglish in the choice scope. Going out to, let's have a little look. I think it's others. It will be others and Daniel Lechner. Well done, Mr. Lechner. Kenny Dalglish in the choice scope auto. Well done, Dan. Lechner, you are actually doing all right tonight with the two teams, a couple of teams you picked up that I could see. No, I know that is going straight in the PC. Hopefully you don't have it picked up just yet. So it was a bit choicey. It was a little bit choicey. Out of the, 19? No, it wasn't 19. It was, I think, 17 boxes that remained. Let's have a look. Typical, more Newcastle autos. It's a thing. It certainly is a thing. Let's have a look at what we went through here tonight. Aston Villa in the Tiger. We had Trossard, Tiger, Amari Bell, Jimenez, Kevin De Bruyne, Ryan Yates, Anas Zaroury, Casemiro, David Brooks, Elia Adebayo, Lewis Miley in the silver, DCL, Robert Sanchez, Longstaff, Beardsley in the scope auto. We had Callum Wilson in the scope auto. Penmanships both. We had Noni Madueke in the scope auto. But all of those not numbered, of course. We had the Kenny Dalglish for Mr. Lechner's PC. Hopefully you haven't got him just yet, bro. Nick Pope doubled down for Mr. Lechner in the others spot with the red choice scope to just 30. And, of course, the Tiger as well. They were back-to-back. And Nicholas Jackson Zebra to 15. Well done. That, of course, went out to Abdul Nafi. Well done, Abdul. Congrats. I hope that's part of your PC, mate. Any case breaks of Prizm? We've had a few. Brad. Next one potentially could be Breakaway. Potentially could be Breakaway, bro. But I don't make the breaks. I'm not 100% sure. But if there was going to be one, it would likely be a Breakaway. Potentially could be a hobby. We'll have to wait and see. Up next, guys, is 4 of the remaining 7 from the case in Breakaway. And it is yet to really have gone to bang for us. You're most welcome. No worries at all, Abdul. Let's have a look at what's left in that one. We'll just do a quick little refresh while we're breaking. Let's have a look. So we've got 4 spots available and left in the mini to close Breakaway. Everybody wins with the key standout. Top spot, doubling down on the Gunners. You can see it there. And of course, in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we are going strong in some of the splits. Palace into Luton Town, all the way down to 8th, and the final winner. 4 spots to go in that one. Here's a link that is ready to break right away. Next, and we are almost closed as well in the gold after the huge haul on last night from Daniel. Well done to Dan on pulling that out. He's really going hot in my absence at the moment. But in gold, we've got a few remaining, but we are really in mini to close town. But we will give everyone else some last chances to get involved in the 3-box gold. And yeah, the key standouts: PSG, Newcastle, Haaland, Livers with the Sober and Friends, and Bayern in there as well with the Gunners too. So go and get involved, legends. Here is all spots available as we've got MLB. What have we done there? Sorry, spots available. We've got MLB nearly closed. Just 5 teams left: Giants, Nationals, Mets, Red Sox, and 20s. With the AFL just posted after the game because I was feeling very AFL-y with some spots there available too. I will see you all very, very shortly for Breakaway. See you soon.